Ah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special edition, double edition, if you think about it, of the Kickout Crew and Zip Code Bros doing a preview of the pay-per-views this weekend.
Preview prediction.
Prediction. So we have on the Kickout Crew, we have myself, Mike Whitaker, and Adam from Bama, the referee of New South. And
New South, Pro South, and Spartan Wrestling.
there we go. Every pro wrestling in Alabama. And then we also have from the Zip Code Bros, we have Mike Gallagher and the one, the only, the famous, the youngest ad free show member, top guy member there is, James Sorensen. James, how you doing, man?
Who cares? Next.
There we have it.
I thought you were going to behave. I thought you were going to behave on this thing, Adam.
He is behaving.
I don't know where you heard that from.
That is behaving.
So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight what we're doing is a special preview. It's not been out yet, but our suggestions for the pay-per-views of this hot wrestling weekend. We have a WWE Payback. John Cena is being the host. And then we have AEW All Out, which is right there in Chicago, right there with Starcade, or Starcast, brought to you by adfreeshows.com. So, gentlemen, how you doing today?
How we feel about All Out being at the United Center and not the Now Arena?
Oh, man. I don't know if I feel more special about it being there or about who's not going to be there.
It feels like a secondary pay-per-view to All In.
It really does. I mean, to me, it really does. I mean, I don't know. I think they could have done it better. Hopefully next year they do a lot better. Yep. And that's what it is.
Right. Hopefully the head guy in charge doesn't have his head up his ass.
Well, we don't have to say that on the show, Jimmy, but we can just be a little nicer about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to be nice.
But no, it was. Here we go.
Gallagher, you're the one that suggested Sorensen being on this podcast.
This particular one?
You're the one I have to blame.
It's 50-50 right now.
Ain't me. I didn't do that one. I don't know how Sorensen. All I said to Mike was, I'm chatting with a girl. I'll be on in 15 minutes.
Yeah, that was 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Gallagher's the one who also got me on the podcast.
I know, and we love you on it, Sorensen. No, you're doing good. You're getting better every week.
Getting better every week.
We love you on that podcast. Zip Code Bros. Find them out there. Every podcast you can find out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So where do we want to start off, guys? Yeah, let's start off with Payback.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
it. This Saturday. And they don't have many matches. They have 6 matches, planned out right now. But we have Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus in a steel cage match.
Hell yeah.
So what? I mean, what do you think? Who's gonna win? How's this going over?
If
So
they're
Go
not
ahead.
trying to,
Go ahead.
And what do you think? Who's gonna win that match, Sorensen?
if they're not trying to get it to Survivor Series, Becky. But I feel like Zoe they might do a schmoz, not schmoz finish, but like a way to screw Becky with Cage. Have Trish win.
So you think there's gonna be a screw job finish on this one?
Yeah, screwy finish. Yeah.
Do you think after the screw job, Trish or Becky comes out and says AEW?
No.
Brett did it. He got screwed over, and he did WCW.
But that's because Brett's a whiny bitch.
Tell us how you really feel, Jimmy.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you.
And that was
All right.
totally different. Oh, a different.
Adam, what do you think, Adam?
He's counting the 1, 2, 3.
All right, so here's the thing. So they've had this feud going for a couple of months now, and the point of the cage match is the ending of the feud. And I have Becky going over on Trish because Trish doesn't lose anything if she loses. If Becky loses, then she has a lot to lose. I've also heard rumors about Becky going to NXT, going after Tiffany Stratton.
Ooh,
That'd be nice.
So I'm interested about that.
You really think they could send Becky back to NXT?
Just a feud with Tiffany Stratton, because she really doesn't have any competitors right now.
Why not bring her up? Why not bring her up to the main roster?
Because they need to bring viewers to NXT.
It's like a third brand. It's a third brand, and I feel like that'd be really good for Becky.
I mean, I'm not saying they're going to have like a long feud. It's going to be like kind of like how Seth Rollins did with Braun Breaker.
Hey guys, I think we have a guest coming in.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Let's see who this is.
What's the name?
Tyler.
Oh, that's JD.
Maybe not. All right, well, maybe not. So carry on, Adam.
On my favorite son.
But it's going to be like a one match, maybe a build up one match type deal. But I could see Becky helping out Tiffany Stratton. But I think she'll win the cage match.
I think she has kind of win this one, right?
She has to, yeah, because if she loses, what happens then?
Yeah, Becky wins. 100%
Yeah.
Becky wins. I think somebody comes out on Becky's behalf and neutralizes Zoe Stark, because she's definitely going to get involved.
Did we get
she's definitely involved.
Does Lita come out?
That's what I would guess.
Cena won't come out on that one.
Lita.
Why would no?
Oh,
Why
Lita.
would you?
I
Lita,
thought
not Cena.
Cena, Lita, same thing.
Not.
Oh, that's a big difference.
Big fucking difference.
Why are we cursing, James?
But would Lita come out on this one, or would she? Yeah, I can see it. I can see her helping now Becky Lynch on this one.
It sets up for what's the one? What's next after Payback? Not Hell in a Cell.
Should be Survivor Series.
No, they got one in October.
Are you talking about Fastlane?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I think we can have her on there. I think she could join on there and have a good time. All right, so Gallagher.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I think Becky Lynch is going to win. I think I agree with Bama that Trish loses nothing by losing. Becky has to. I think this is Becky's time to shine. And I think, like I said, so I think somebody's going to neutralize Zoe Stark so that she can't interfere. And I think Becky's going to make a tap out.
Okay. We also have. So we have that one. And I think, myself, man, Becky has to win. Becky had so much trouble with all this, with everything going on. And I kind of agree. I think Lita might return, kind of help Becky out and make sure she goes over. But it's still Cage. So they have to play it right. As long as they play it right, I'll be happy with it.
I think it'll be good. I think it might be the main event.
You think that's going to be the main event?
Yeah, I think it might be the main event.
I think Shinsuke.
Right now?
Yeah.
Could be. All right. So then we also have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Judgment Day, which is Finn Balor and Damian Priest.
And it's going to be a Steel City street fight, man. That's awesome.
Steel City street fight for the undisputed tag team titles.
That's an easy call.
It has to be Kevin and Sami, right?
Yeah, it's going to be them because Finn and Priest are going to argue. Something's going to happen. They're going to have a problem, and it's going to make them lose.
Exactly.
You on the same page with that?
Yeah, I agree with him. Definitely. They haven't had a chance to really showcase them as tag champions. They haven't really had a lot of matches because they've been hurt. So I think that now that they're finally healthy together, now they're going to start being on more things and being a lot more present. So I think KO and Sammy go over definitely. And similar to Bama, it's Damian Priest, and they're gonna interfight. What's that dude's name? JD McDonough. He's gonna come screw it up.
Yeah. So I want to throw this out there here for this one. What if Finn and Damian do win it? What happens then? Because I mean, we all know. I mean, it's present known. Judgment Day has their issues right now. But what if he does come out there? That other guy comes out there, and something happens, and even if Finn Balor and Damian Priest are having their issues, and they win, even if they're fighting against each other, what if they win? Like, what's gonna happen then?
They'll be awkward.
I could see WWE letting Judgment Day win because Finn Balor has been in a couple of big time matches and lost consecutively.
Yep. Exactly. So I mean, I really want to see. I don't want to say I want to see it happen. Like I'm like going for him, but I see Judgment Day winning this match.
Okay.
Here's a scenario.
Storyline around that tag team title match. Finn and Damian not being on the same page, but being tag team champions. You can build a storyline on that.
That's definitely a good story. It's definitely a good story. I just think they just don't. I think the only way that happens, Mike, is if KO or Sammy turn on each other.
I got one for you. Try this on for size. Tell me if you like it. So they have the tag match. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn win. So they get up. Judgment Day gets upset, beats them down. Cash in for the tag titles.
Oh.
Cash in, Money in the Bank. That way they could beat him down, pin him 1, 2, 3. He cashes in for the tag titles. Something that's never been done before.
Never been done before. Never been heard of before. But it's possible because the Money in the Bank is for any title there is.
Exactly.
So that is possible. That would be amazing. That right there, I think that, and they win it, and then they win it. And then That could be a good scenario.
That's a really good idea.
That would be a great ending.
Sorensen, what do you think? Well, thank you, Sorensen, for your information. But yeah, I mean, that
Thanks for
that
letting me
could
my
work. And you know what? That right there is something completely different that they've done. They've done the world title match. They've done the universal title match. They've done, the United States title.
What if they start teasing, dissension between the two, and then maybe Damian Priest says, "You know what? I'm going to show you my loyalty to our friendship. I'm going to cash in for us."
That's exactly what I was thinking too, Bama. Was to prove my loyalty to you in the Judgment Day, I'm going to cash this in for us. Yeah.
That would be amazing. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I never, honestly, never had that thought in my mind. Cashing in the Money in the Bank for a tag team title match.
Yeah, that's a really good idea, and that could be such
Never
a
had that in my mind. That'd be amazing.
Hey, so does that cash in happen at Payback? Does that happen?
I asked you information earlier and you didn't answer, so you
seriously.
Hey,
no. So what do you think, Sorensen?
TikTok mother.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Do you think that could happen? Do you think that's a good idea?
I do think it's a great idea. I'm just asking, where does the cash take place? Did they lick their wounds that night, and then they beat him down on Monday?
I think if so we have them versus the Judgment Day at Payback. Judgment Day loses at first. Damien Priest is the one that gets pinned, and then he turns around and says, "Hey, fuck this! I know we can beat them." And cashes in and says, "Hey, this I'm cashing in for right now. Let's go again."
I think it makes more sense if they beat them down Monday and then cash in.
Yeah, no, but we've seen stuff like that. I just think it'd be a bigger surprise if they do it all in one night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it all in one night.
Or they do it later. Or they do it. They have the actual scheduled match, and then sometime
restart the match.
No. They have the match some other we go to another match. And
oh no, that gives Sammy and Kevin time to rest. I'd say after the 1, 2, 3 Judgment Day, all of them start beating them down. Cashes in, boom, right there.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Don't give Sammy and them time to rest.
1, 2, 3. It's done. Ring the bell. They're celebrating.
There's two shots back.
He says, "Hey, I'm cashing in on these tag team titles," and that's how they get.
I
agree 100%.
I think it's gonna go my way. It's gonna happen sometime later on in the show.
Okay, I guess we'll see. Well, the next match we have for WWE Payback is Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, it used to be Raquel Gonzalez.
Yeah. Crap. It's Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have Rhea do this one.
Oh yeah, Rhea's gonna win. There's no way in hell she's losing.
No. I don't think she's losing for a long time.
I could see Rhea winning because of help, and it makes Raquel upset, and they push the storyline to the next pay-per-view. Because this happened too fast.
Well, what are they going to do for you?
But you get Jackass Dirty Dom, interfering. And yeah, they push it to Fast Lane and push it to Survivor Series. And in all actuality, she's had championship since Mania.
Maybe.
So she had the women's title, and then they went into the world women's title shortly after that. So she's had the championship since Mania. But she won the Rumble this year.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think she's going to hold on to it for a long time.
She needs to. But see, I think this match has the potential to be the match of the night because Raquel, this could be her breakout match.
Well, she's like really, honestly, she's like the most pound for pound, like viable threat per se.
Well, last time they had a match against each other was NXT, and Raquel beat her.
I'm saying, I mean,
that was Rhea Ripley's last match to make her come up to the main roster.
Yeah, okay. And that's and Rhea lost, right?
Yeah, that's what made her come to Raw.
Yeah.
So I think Rhea Ripley wins. I think it's a BS finish. Raquel, comes back Monday and says, "Look, the only reason why you won is because of whatever. I want to challenge you to the next one."
Yeah, I think that right there kind of continues for a little bit.
Yeah, because Raquel has the potential to be an amazing wrestler right here, and I think this is her time to shine. But I think Rhea beats her.
I agree, and I think Dirty Dom's going to get involved somehow.
Yeah,
it's going to be a dirty finish. Something's going to happen with this one.
It could. I mean, it could happen because if you think about it, you got Dom's the North American champion, Rhea's a women's champion. And then if you get the tag team champions, all four of them have belts.
Yeah.
That's another good point. Yeah.
Hey, belts hold up your pants. They're called championships.
Whatever. All right. So next one we have is Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship.
That's Rey Mysterio.
Is he gonna get his title back, or is? Ooh.
Oh man, that's a tough one for me. I want to say Mysterio just because he's only had it for a couple of weeks, but I want to say it's Austin Theory is probably ready to come back.
I'd say this goes on to Survivor Series.
I think Austin Theory is gonna be a hot star in the future.
No, I think it's time for him to go on to bigger, better things.
He has it. Like he has it.
Oh yeah.
Heel, face, don't matter. He has it.
So do you think he goes Austin? So I think Austin Theory loses, Mysterio wins, and Theory goes on to maybe Grayson Waller.
So then who beats Ray for the United States title? Fucking Dom?
No, fucking the Escobar.
Santa, he turns heel?
Yeah.
I could see that. I think that's a good idea, actually.
Swanson, that's real good.
Yeah.
I can see him turning heel and going after it.
I ain't just another pretty face.
I can see him. I guess he depends on this match. I mean,
Rey Mysterio wins, and him and what's his name? NWO?
Escobar.
Yeah, I think him and Escobar is going to have a match, but I don't think Escobar turns heel. I think it's going to be like a mutual respect. It's going to be babyface against babyface. Because they just started this LWO. I don't think they're going to turn him right now.
Yeah.
I think it'd be more of a babyface. Hey, I don't want to have this match out of respect.
I do think he's a better babyface than he is a heel.
Who's that?
But he don't have he doesn't have like a lot of character in him. If I'm like
Boo!
the Escobar.
The guy you just brought up, Ding Dong.
Yeah, he don't have a lot of character right there to become a heel. In my opinion, like if he's a heel, he's a heel, but he's not like a top heel or mid card heel. Like if that makes sense. Like I mean, he's
getting his push. He's not there yet. He'll get there in 5 years.
Yeah, right now, if he's a heel that the baby face they want to kind of bring up some. That's who they put him against. I think Rey Mysterio is over in this match.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, he kind of has to. I mean, Austin Theory has so much other things going for him. He don't need a title.
Nah, and he doesn't need to win either.
He don't need to win. Yeah, you're right. He don't need to win. He don't need a title.
Yeah.
So I think his words express it all. Like he has it on the mic, and I think that's a big thing right now. Is he can do it on the mic. All right. So what's our next match?
LA Knight and The Miz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's easy. Is LA Knight gonna win? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't know. I think there's gonna be some way the Miz cheats.
The Miz is Teflon. He can lose the rest of the year, and it don't affect him because it's the Miz.
I agree. I
don't know what it is about the Miz. He can lose the rest of the year, and he still goes home to Maurice, and you know.
and
he still wins.
Yeah, and he's still a fucking winner, no matter what.
Exactly.
But I'd say I want LA Knight to win. I think Miz pulls one over.
You shut your dirty little whore mouth, Mike Whitaker.
You shut the fuck up.
Sorensen, easy, brother.
Jeez, man. Be so mean.
Just saying, I think the Miz pulls one over.
You shut your little whore mouth, Mike Whitaker. Your little dirty mouth.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Don't you put that evil out there.
Don't you put that evil on me, Wiki Bubby.
All right, so Gallagher, what do you think?
Oh, LA Knight, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knight.
It's a given.
It'll be a good match, though. I think it really will.
It will. This is great talent.
Yeah, I definitely think it's gonna be a good match.
You got great talents both on each side.
I know the Miz takes a lot of crap, but he's one of the best guys in there.
Oh, absolutely.
He's fucking Miz is amazing in the ring.
Yeah, he can have a good match with anybody.
Exactly.
He's like me. He takes a bunch of crap, but he's still great.
He can make Sorensen look good in the ring.
Sorensen, are you going with LA Knight?
Yeah.
There you go, Jimmy.
So we got 3-1. I like LA Knight. I really want LA Knight to win, but I think
Don't say it, you dirty little. No.
Hey,
So
Adam, do it in a Terry Funk voice.
yeah. Now we got the main event as of now.
You
Freaking Runs versus Shinsuke.
What's his name?
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Hey, Nakamura
Shinsuke.
for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship title.
Shinsuke.
Oh, really? That was quick. That was quick. Okay.
I like that, but Shinsuke. I think it's Shinsuke's time.
I don't think it's his time yet. I think they have a match. Seth Rollins barely wins. And
Yeah.
Shinsuke is like, hey, look. Shinsuke says, hey, I about had you. Let's do it one more time. And then next pay-per-view, I see Shinsuke coming out. For the next couple of weeks, he's dirty. He does dirty stuff to Seth. And then Seth finally loses.
The Seth loses at Fastlane.
I would love to see Shinsuke as the champion.
Yes. That would be fucking
great.
He deserves it, man.
Yeah.
What? 13, 15 years he's been in?
He's been there. Maybe.
He got in there. Let's see here.
He came out with AJ Styles.
Yeah, about 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
Damn. But
So, but I mean, I was trying to say like he's been around since like because he was a young boy in New Japan.
Oh yeah. But I mean, as far as everything he's done in WWE, he deserves the championship, man. He deserves.
I say he had a stellar performance at WrestleMania 34 against AJ. Remember that?
Yeah, he deserves the opportunity to take the ball and run with it.
Bring back Damiano for Shinsuke.
Yeah, I would love to see Shinsuke win, but I agree with them. I think Rollins wins, but it's a really tight match. And
yeah,
if Priest doesn't if Priest doesn't cash in the tag titles, I think he walks down the aisle and distracts him some way. That could also be another way.
My one thing for Shinsuke is promo. You have to do a promo.
Yeah.
And Shinsuke can't. Like he'll need a mouthpiece for it.
See, I love everything. I love everything he's doing in Japanese with the.
I agree.
I love that because it's like the real Shinsuke.
Yes, me personally, I agree. Me coming from WWE business, he needs somebody talk for him. He don't talk English. He can't talk.
I mean, well, you had Asuka has a title for like 4 or 5 months.
Who?
Asuka.
Yeah,
Asuka.
but she.
Both are Japanese.
No, I know, but she was more in the background.
Both have broken English. No, yes. Both have broken English.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yes,
but
I agree, but she was more in the background when she was world champion. Was she not? I mean, it wasn't a big thing.
I disagree.
In my opinion, this is my opinion. She don't give good promos. She comes out there and yummy ya ba and it's no offense. I'm not trying to offend nobody, but that's what she did. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Nobody's ready for Oscar. Like that's what she said. Nobody ready for Oscar. And she didn't get a big push. She did not like. I hate
Are you
it because she deserves a big push. She deserves to be it. She has talent to be it. She don't speak English. I mean,
Well, she doesn't speak English well.
right.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Okay.
and that's what's hurting her for it.
But here's the thing, Mike. I think that the world, what is it? The Universal World, it's a World Heavyweight Championship, right? That Seth Rollins
Yeah.
has. It
Yeah.
feels like a secondary title anyway.
It does. It definitely does.
So, like, I think Shinsuke can get that title, and I think he'd be okay just doing what he's doing.
I agree, and I think something like that should be, especially like with Shinsuke or somebody that's not American. I mean, and I'm not trying to disrespect nobody.
No, I understand what you're saying.
You know, it's the world title. Whether you're from Japan, whether you're from Russia, whether you're from Spain, it don't matter. You should have your right
Germany?
to go against
That's why
it's the
it'll
world
work.
title.
That's why it will work.
Jimmy, what is the matter tonight?
Nothing
I-
matter.
You're a little feisty, brother.
I think, and granted, WWE is more, American, United States type deal. But if you have that world title, give it to people from Mexico, give it to people from Japan, give it to people from Australia, give it to people like bring that stuff in. That's what I mean. Tony Khan's bringing it in, and it's working out great for him.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea, actually.
You know what I'm saying? That world title.
Yeah.
I'm world heavyweight champion. Okay. Well, defend it somebody from the top guy from Australia. Defend it from the top guy from China. Defend it from the top guy in Japan or Alaska or I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, if you're the world champion, defend it from everybody in that company.
All right, so Whitaker, did you tell them about my prediction for the Grayson Waller effect?
No, not yet.
All right, so on Payback, there's going to be the Grayson Waller effect with special guest host or special guest Cody Rhodes.
Mhm.
All right. I have a feeling that Cody Rhodes will be setting up a feud with John Cena.
That'd be cool.
Uh,
I think John Cena's going to come out, and it's just because Cody has nothing to do. So I think this sets up a Cody John Cena feud for a couple of weeks.
Because Cena's going to be back. He's going to be back for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's going to be back for the next 7 weeks.
Yeah, so he'll probably wrestle on a pay-per-view.
They'll be back from Payback, Fastlane. Maybe Survivor? Nah, not Survivor Series. That's November.
So I feel a Cody Rhodes John Cena feud.
That'd be cool.
That would be really cool.
I'm calling it right now.
Or do you see him fighting with Cody, or do you see him feuding with Grayson Waller?
I think the bigger thing here is Cena Cody. Why waste this opportunity?
Huge. Oh, it'd be huge.
I think so too. And it gets them ready for WrestleMania.
Yeah, that'd be huge.
Yeah, that would be good. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, from the Kick Out crew. We have the Payback prediction, and coming up soon, we have from the Zip Code Bros
All
All
out.
Out prediction.
Well, it's a collaboration of it's a zip code kickout crew collaboration.
Jimmy,
And
we
we're-
got nine. Jimmy, we got 9 matches to get through. You think we can start?
Yeah, hold on. Hey. and we are back with the second part of this bonus episode with the Kikaku and the Zip Code Bros. Mike Gallagher.
How's it going, Mikey?
And Whitaker's internet sucks.
Yeah.
And for some reason he's cut out. But anyways, we're here with Rob Hewitt.
Hey, I'm Rob.
Mike Gallagher from the Zip Code Bros.
What's going on?
And for some reason Sorensen's with us, but he's muted, thank God.
We get a whole 10 minutes without him, actually.
I'm hoping it's 20, but hope it's a wrestling 10 minutes, so that makes 30.
Yeah, absolutely.
But as Whitaker tried to say, here we are. It's the Zip Code Bros, Kick Out Crew kind of collaboration for like a prediction preview type show. So, unfortunately, Rob didn't get to join us for the first one. But real quick, all right, well, since you're here, Rob, real quick.
right.
Payback. Seth Rollins, Shinsuke. Who do you got?
I got Shinsuke Nakamura with Damian Priest cashing in.
That wouldn't, I wouldn't be mad at it. I think I wouldn't mind Seth winning and then them extend that till later. And then Shinsuke beats him.
Right. I could easily see Damian Priest cashing in after Finn Balor and Damian Priest win the tag titles from Owens and Zayn.
I will say, we'll jump to that one then. Your tag match, you think the Judgment Day goes over?
Yes. Because having the Judgment Day have the tag titles and then having Damian Priest cash in his Money in the Bank would give them the power, make them the players, And I think that's what they need for Raw right now. And I think that Becky Lynch needs to beat Trish Stratus in the steel cage.
Yeah, I see that happening.
2, 3, center of the ring, no escaping. And I think, personally, Austin Theory needs to win the U.S. title back from Rey Mysterio. I don't think he should have lost it in the first place because A-Town Down is where it's at. And of course, L.A. Knight is going to beat The Miz 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. I want to run 2 things by you.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. First, we got Rhea and Raquel. What do you think?
Mhm.
Who do you think? Do you think Raquel or Rhea?
I think it's got to be Rhea Ripley if they want to keep the Judgment Day in power, but also have the balance of power shift to Damian Priest if he wins the title. I don't know, Finn and Priest, are going to be at odds, and it's going to be really interesting to see them. To see how that plays out.
Let's see. Okay, so Whitaker's ain't back yet. So let me throw this at you. I threw out a scenario for the tag match, and I'm gonna run it by you. See what you think. It's gonna be it's a Steel City Street match is what they're calling it because it's Pittsburgh
Right.
Steel City.
Right.
I think Owens and Zayn win.
Mm-hmm.
And then Judgment Day gets aggravated or something, and they start stomping the hell out of them. And when Damian Priest and Finn Balor start having a dissension type thing,
Right.
I think I would like to see Damian Priest cash in for the tag titles. They stomp their tails and hey, I want to cash in. I want to prove my loyalty to you, Finn Balor. And then they end up beating the hell out of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and win the tag titles. because it'll be different, be a different kind of cash in, something maybe nobody's looking for.
That just blew my mind. If that happens, like, that'd be insane.
That'd be awesome.
I thought it was insane when they had Austin Theory cash in for the US title, but like, I thought they did that really well. And if they do that, that'd be
Just something different. It'd just be something
Yeah.
different.
You know, I like it.
I just got a text from my Whitaker said his computer died. He's plugging it back in.
Oh no. Well,
Well, hell.
And
That-
then Rey Mysterio and
it's gotta be Austin Theory.
well, see, the only reason why I don't want Austin Theory to win it is because I want to see him go for bigger, better.
Right.
I want to see him in the higher spot in the card.
Hmm.
He's a damn good U.S. champion, but I just think he deserves better because he's such a damn good wrestler, a damn good athlete.
Right.
And I would just love to see him go for, get into a higher profile feud with somebody. And that way, Rey Mysterio can go against his partner in the LWO. Him and Santos would have a good feud.
Mm-hmm.
And that would elevate Santos. It would also elevate, elevate all of them. Yeah.
So, do you think they would ever do an LWO Wolfpack? I think that would be hilarious.
That would be different, man. That's not bad.
Right.
That would be sweet.
It would be a great riff on, the Wolfpack.
Oh, would, but it's got to be in Spanish though, right? So it's got to be
Right.
like the LWO, like, oh, I don't know.
That would be awesome, though.
Yeah, it's a great idea, Rob.
And then, of course, Rhea beats Raquel, but I hope Raquel just shows out. I hope she dominates most of the match, and then Rhea pulls one out because I think Raquel deserves the spotlight, man. This could be like a breakout match for her.
What I think would be interesting is if Liv Morgan accidentally cost Raquel Rodriguez the match.
Oh,
That's good. I like that.
Like, they've been tag partners, but like, I want to see Raquel beat Liv Morgan. I don't know, because there's something powerful about Raquel that she should be beating people. So
I just want to see Raquel just have her spotlight because she's a badass. I mean, like, she's legit badass.
yes, I love Raquel. I like her, how she does the entrance.
Yeah, with her back and stuff. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm calling one more shot. They're doing a Grayson Waller effect with
Cody
doing that
Rhodes.
with Cody.
Yeah.
You know that Cena is the host.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't get to watch Raw because I was at work, or watch SmackDown.
I haven't seen it either.
At work, but I saw that Cena was the host, and that's very interesting.
Because I think he's going to interfere with the Grayson Waller effect. We're going to see Cody and Cena.
That's a certified dream match in my opinion.
I want to see that because they signed Cena for like 7 weeks or something.
Right.
And Cody's not doing nothing, man. So I can see it set up.
I mean, he got Brock, and he's gonna get Cena, so he's on a path back to facing Roman Reigns.
There we go, brother. There we go.
He needs to rectify his failure.
And all these bigger names are going to prepare him to take that over.
Yep. And I think the pay-per-view before WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes needs to face Solo Sikoa. And, tie that up.
Yes.
I think that would be great.
That would be what, Extreme Rules?
Something like that.
I think it's Extreme Rules before. But do we finally have Gallagher back?
Whitaker.
I mean Whitaker. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm back.
I was
I'm
looking
back.
at your name and talking about him.
Yeah.
Too many mics.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Yes.
So while you were gone, we got Rob's picks for Payback. Do you have enough time to get back so we can start the All Out or All In? All Out. Yeah,
All out. Yep, all out. All right, ready, Mike Whitaker?
I'm ready.
All right, so we're gonna go over All Out card. There's 9 matches on this card, so let's not try to banter on and on, Mr. Sorensen, if we can help it, okay? Oh, that's right. He muted himself for 10 minutes. Even better. All right, awesome. I wonder if we're gonna be done by the time he gets back on because he's not on.
Well, let's shoot. You just wasted a minute. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Luchasaurus, my doppelganger, Christian Cage versus Darby Allin. Bama, let's start with you.
Oh man, I wouldn't mind seeing Darby win, but he's been on a high lately. He can actually lose and not hurt him. But him beating Luchasaurus, I just don't. And only because they haven't done anything with Luchasaurus yet. He needs a signature win, and I think him beating Darby would be a decent win for him.
I agree. I think Luchasaurus needs to retain, and with the guidance of Christian Cage being his father figure, I think that's a certified win.
But who is the champion? Because
Luchasaurus.
Technically, it's Luchasaurus.
well, I know technically it's Luchasaurus, but Christian Cage is taking credit for it.
Oh, and Mike, I'm sorry, I forgot to add. So this was for the AEW TNT Championship. I forgot to add that in there.
Yeah, no, which I knew that's what it was about, but
yeah.
And we got Christian Cage as the title holder.
But it's Luchasaurus going to be in the match, though.
But Luchasaurus in the match.
Yep.
And it's against.
I like how Christian Cage is doing it. Christian Cage is, I'm the champion. I'm this, that, and the other. Until it's time to wrestle somebody he don't want to. Then Luchasaurus is the champion.
Yeah.
I love that, man. I freaking love it.
I do too. I agree. I think when it comes out, Christian Cage and Luchasaurus.
Yeah, because Darby's been on a hot roll lately, so I think Luchasaurus wins this one.
Yeah. When it comes out, Luchasaurus and Christian Cage.
I like it, especially my doppelganger, Mr. Cage. Captain Charisma. I agree. I think Luchasaurus wins. I think Christian Cage gets involved with Sting somehow. And I think they distract him. You can even Swerve Strickland might even show up. Who knows? But I think what's his name retains the title, Luchasaurus. Anybody else?
No, I think somehow, some way, Christian Cage, Luchasaurus comes out without, comes with that.
Yeah. Speaking of, real quick, what did you guys think of the coffin match? I thought it was fantastic.
Mighty man, Darby beat the hell out of himself.
He sure did.
But it was good though.
He did. He beat the fuck out of himself. Who's gonna beat Darby Allin? Darby Allin. I mean,
when he did the coffin drop, onto the coffin, and what's his face moved, I'm just like, oh gosh! And he made a dent. It's just you could feel that, and you weren't even.
I'm just wondering when
Darby Allin to me is
confused because he was doing stuff that, you know, he's real old, let's be honest. And it was quite a risk for him to be doing that kind of stuff. So I was just amazed. So
All right.
I think Darby Allin's to be Darby Allin's worst enemy.
Oh yeah, as Adam was just saying that, beating himself up.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, next match we got is Miro versus Powerhouse Hobbs. Whitaker, why don't we start with you?
Miro.
gotta be Miro.
I think Miro has wins. Like
You have left the planned route. Directions will resume.
What? James, I thought you said you're gonna mute yourself.
Yeah, fuck you, Swanson.
Right?
No, I think Miro's gonna win that one.
I agree. I agree with Mike Miro.
Right. Rob?
It's Miro. It's gotta be like he just came back, and so like why wouldn't he get the win?
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
I want to see Miro be the one that beat Orange Cassidy and take over that championship.
Yeah, I think
I want to see Miro be the one that beats Punk and take over that title.
Oh, Punk's got to be unsuspended first. He's got to quit fighting with everybody.
The title's not even going to make a difference because he keeps leaving with it.
Yeah.
Right.
He's the real worst champion because he's the real asshole.
Yeah, right.
I can't lose if I'm suspended.
I mean that's a damn good point. Nobody's going to beat you if you never have a match.
Right.
That's great.
I can't lose if I'm suspended.
He's going to get his manager's license just like Ricky Starks.
All right. Next one we got is Long Island's own Chris Statlander versus Ruby Soho for the AEW TBS Championship.
Ooh.
I say Statlander because Ruby beat her last time. So I think Statlander has a point to prove here. And I think she beats Ruby. And plus, she just become champion too. She really hasn't had that many defenses. Yeah. So I think she deserves to get the belt.
I do think.
Yeah, I can agree with Adam. 100%. Like, she deserves it. Like, she deserves to win the title.
I do think it'll be Chris Statlander because, Ruby Soho is kind of involved with the dissolving of her own stable of the Outsiders, and do you think that's going to come into play in this match? Because, she did get involved with the women's world title and at All In, so that would be interesting to see.
I think Toni Storm might come down and distract her. I don't think it'll be Saraya. I think it'll be Toni Storm over Saraya.
You think so?
Yep.
The only thing I could think about Ruby Soho, I love Chris Statlander, but the only thing I can think about Ruby Soho winning would be to cause more dissension within the what's the name of it? The Outcast? Is that what
Outcast? Yeah, Outcast. Yeah.
So you get more dissension within the Outcasts because Ruby's got a title and Saraya's got a title, and Toni Storm is just being driven crazy because she doesn't have a title. I think that would be a decent story to tell. But I think Chris Statlander goes over.
Yeah. I can see it.
Yeah. All right, next one we got is Orange Cassidy versus Jon Moxley for the AEW International Championship. Hey, Bama, what do you think?
This is going to be tricky because you know how much they freaking love Moxley.
Oh, yeah.
But you know how much he loves Orange Cassidy, too. So I just don't see I mean, why put the belt on Moxley? He doesn't need it.
Agree.
Uh,
But how's he gonna lose?
Somebody comes out. Eddie Kingston comes out and chases him off or distracts him.
they just been the way they've been pushing Orange Cassidy. You know, he's barely surviving these matches though. I want to go out on a limb. You know what? I'm changing I've changed my own mind. I think Moxley does win it.
Yeah. Rob?
Yeah.
I like that freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. I think that he's been on a roll and he's defied all the odds. And I think he's going to defy the odds and beat John Moxley. So,
All right. Whitaker? As Ben likes to say, a Whitaker?
I think John Moxley's gonna win it. He had John Moxley.
All right, Moxley. I agree.
Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy? Okay, Jimmy. Orange Cassidy from Jimmy.
We're pretty much 50-50 on this one.
Yeah, this is a tough one. This is gonna be a good match, but I think Moxley wins.
Oh, I heard you guys talking crap, like saying, cut me up. Let's end it before he gets back.
Yeah, we're halfway through.
You weren't able to cut me off.
Anyway, next match we got is the match that I'm actually looking most forward to is Kenny Omega versus Konosuke Takeshita. Takeshita, sorry.
You want to use what to say? Take a shitter.
Konosuke
Takeshita.
Take it from the referee.
Let's try that. Kenny Omega versus Konosuke Takeshita.
Close enough.
All right. I think Takeshita beats Omega.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think because they won the 6-man, I think Kenny wins this one.
Okay.
He hasn't had a good singles win in a long time.
Yeah.
I think it's just time for Kenny Omega to win. It'll be a damn good match, though. It'll be a damn good match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't agree with Adam. I think it's time for Kenny Omega to win. But it's to me a finish off a finish type deal.
I want to see Kenny Omega beat him because he does need it, and I want to see him get back to the AEW title picture. You know, he is one of the best wrestlers in the world, and I think that he can do it without Don Callis this time. So,
okay.
That's a good point to prove he can get it without Don Callis. Because all of his big wins have been with Don Callis. I like that. I like that.
All right. Well, we got little Jimmy Sorensen.
Takeshita.
Takeshita.
Oh, okay. Are you writing these down, Gallagher?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no, I know last time he did. I just didn't know if you were this time or not.
I know. I know. I didn't even think about it until you just said it. I'm like, dang, I should have just grabbed a piece of paper.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good. We have it recorded.
Oh, here we go. That's true. All right, next one we got is Bullet Club Gold. Austin Gunn, Colton Gunn, Jay White, and Juice Robinson versus FTR and the Young Bucks in an 8-man tag team match. I personally want to know how many freaking versions of the Bullet Club are there out there.
There's been several.
Oh my goodness! Like I feel
hang
like
on, wait a minute. I want to steal a line from JR. Why is everything golden? Yeah, I laughed for an hour after he said that. I couldn't help it. Why is everything golden?
Because it's golden crap.
What do you think, Rob?
The golden shower.
On one hand, I want to see the Bullet Club win, Bullet Club Gold. Because the Guns and Jay White and Juice Robinson are super freaking talented, and on the
Amen.
other hand, you got two of the best tag teams in the world in FTR and the Young Bucks, and I think that it's going to be Bullet Club Gold because the dissension of FTR and the Young Bucks is going to be too much.
I second that. Everything Rob said, I agree 100%.
Yep.
Third.
Fourth.
Like, I don't know. I think that whatever's going on with FTR and the Young Bucks is going to come to a head, and I think it needs to be like a tag team death match or something.
So you see that for Full Gear?
I mean, yeah, it could happen.
I want to see Bullet Club Gold win this, and Jay White be victorious, and it's going to be him versus Kenny next pay-per-view. I know they fought in Japan, but I want to see it in AEW.
Jay White is good, man. I like
Jay White's amazing, dude. He's so good.
He's a great heel.
Yeah, I want to see him and Kenny lock it up next pay-per-view.
Fantastic. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Adam. Whitaker, you still there, brother? All right.
Oh, he might be down and out.
I think so. All right, let's go to the next one. So the next one is Better Than You, baby. Adam Cole and MJF versus the Dark Order, Alex Reynolds and John Silver.
Yeah, I'm glad the Dark Order are finally getting a little push here.
Right?
They're pushed.
Let's go Dark Order. And I only say that because I think it'd be a cruel twist of fate for Cole and MJF to have won the titles the previous week, and then the next week they lose them because they lost. And they were not the better team. And Alex Reynolds and John Silver, the Dark Order, have been an established tag team for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what it's going to come down to.
It pushes further along the story of MJF versus Adam Cole for Full Gear.
I agree with everything except for one thing. I think it comes down to merchandise sales. Everything Adam Cole and MJF are selling together, I don't think they break them up yet. I think they're going to squeeze every drop of dollars and cents out of that before they have dissension and break them up.
Oh yeah, this thing can go on for a year.
Yeah,
if they play it well.
That's the only reason why I'm picking MJF and Adam Cole is because it's just so popular right now. That's the only reason why.
So you don't think? I don't think they need the tag titles though. So I feel like
if they lose, they're going to blame each other and then have dissension.
And I don't think they're going to do that so soon.
Not yet. But I would love to see it. Like I said, don't get me wrong. I'd love to see Dark Order win it. If any tag team in that business deserves a tag title shot, it's them and the Guns. But the Guns have already won it. So I think Dark Order deserves something. I just don't think it's going to happen yet because of everything they're making on money.
Well, the Guns won the world. The Guns didn't win the ROH World Tag Title.
Yeah, but they have actually won tag titles already. But Dark Order hasn't won anything.
Right.
And they deserve it, man, because they're there every damn week, man. They always have damn good matches.
Right.
And if it was against anybody else, I think they win. It's just because of MJF and Cole selling so much merchandise. I just don't think they'll let them lose yet.
I agree. Agreed.
It's just this phenomenon that I don't even think they knew was going to be this big.
So, do you think that, in your opinion, do you think the ROH tag titles are like a cruiserweight tag title, like WCW was, like just a?
It's a secondary championship right now because they're on the same TV channel.
I would say,
Yes.
Jimmy, I would say like the United States tag titles they had in WCW for a little bit.
Or like NWA has now.
Yeah. Rob, Rob, did you give us your opinion on this match?
Yeah, he picked Dark Order, which I wouldn't be mad. If Dark Order wins, I wouldn't be mad about it. I wouldn't be mad at all.
Okay. No.
Because that would be so entertaining. They can be entertaining just as much as Adam Cole MJF can.
Yep.
All right, next one is Samoa Joe versus Shane Taylor for the ROH World Television Championship.
Who the hell is Shane Taylor?
I was gonna ask the same thing, Rob.
Let's go Samoa Joe. Like,
An ROH star, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, he's been one of the Ring of Honor guys forever. He's in a group. It's just like Shane Taylor Inc. Chris, I can't remember the actual name of the group, and I'm sure I'll catch hell for it on X or Twitter or whatever.
Man,
But I just think Joe wins it, man, because Shane Taylor just comes out of nowhere.
I don't have Ring of Honor Club TV, so I don't know who any of the Ring of Honor people are. Like,
I'd say, is Honor Club is that even worth anything at this anymore? Because like
It's worth the $9.
I'm saying at this point, I'm not saying like how it used to. It used to be the shit like pretty good. Now I'm just like it got diminished. I feel like it's got diminished ever
You have
since.
left the planned route. I will provide additional guidance after you complete.
Tell that bitch to shut up.
This fucking guy.
But like, yeah, Shane Taylor's been a part of Ring of Honor since like 2014.
Oh, that's cool. All right, go ahead.
I'm trying to look his group name, and like I said, I'm sure I'll get blasted because I don't remember it.
Pretty Boy Killers.
I think it might be Shane Taylor Promotion or something like that.
Okay, I'm looking on Mr. Wikipedia here.
That's what I'm doing too. But it's just out of nowhere. I just think Shane Taylor it was just come out of nowhere kind of. And
Yeah.
Joe is just running over everybody.
Yeah, I agree. Our final match of the evening, Eddie Kingston and Katsuyori Shibata versus the Blackpool Combat Club. Going Willie, Utah.
Katsuyori Shibata. I love it. Say that 5 times fast.
I can't even say it one time fast. What do you think?
I think that I'm going to go against the grain a little bit from what I have been picking. I'm going to say it's the Blackpool Combat Club.
Okay.
Claudio and Wheeler are freaking great. And I think that Claudio's going to swing for the fences and take out Kingston and Shibata. So
nice.
And
Adam, I told that bitch
was
to shut up.
intended. Swing for the fences.
So that was Shane Taylor Promotions. I was right. Yes.
Oh, nice. There you go.
I'm sorry, Rob.
You're good.
Adam, I told that bitch to shut up.
So, I think Blackpool Combat Club pulls this out. I think Eddie Kingston gets pinned by Claudio because Shibata is freaking amazing. He's the Ring of Honor Pure Champion. And I know Eddie Kingston is the openweight champion.
Uh-huh.
But since they won the Stadium Stampede, right?
I don't know.
From All In?
Yes.
So I think Claudio and Wheeler get their revenge. Yeah, because Orange Cassidy pinned Claudio. So I think Claudio and them get their revenge and they beat Eddie Kingston and Katsuyori Shibata. Shibata's badass, man. He's just a legit badass. I mean, that's all there is to it.
No, that's cool. I didn't really know much of him until the other day when we were watching All In.
Shibata has some good matches with Yuta, with old boy from the Jericho Appreciation. What's his name? Daniel Garcia. He
Okay.
has some good matches with Garcia. Shibata has some good matches with Orange Cassidy here lately. He's good. Shibata's just good.
That's awesome. And he
I
was
like that
he was
Shibata
tag partners
brand.
with Omega.
Do I get her?
He was tag partners with Omega.
No, that's you talking about Dadgummit.
The 6-man they were in. I know it was.
Yeah, I know it. No, Shibata is like I said, he's darker haired and he's a little bit older.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You're thinking Dadgummit. I can't remember her names and I put on the spot. Ibushi.
Yes, Ibushi.
Yeah. He's good too. He was actually in NXT for like a year.
Yeah, he was. I actually saw him down in Florida when my ex and I went down to her family in Tampa, and NXT was only about, I don't know, a half hour away from there, so I checked it out. But yeah, Ibushi fought Bobby Roode that night for the
I bet that was
title.
good.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was fantastic.
I just think Eddie Kingston gets pinned by Eddie, or by Claudio, by Claudio, and it just fuels their feud.
Yeah. Yeah. Jimmy?
Yeah.
Jimmy?
Yeah,
What do you think, brother?
I'm sorry, I was distracted by trying to maintain my intended route.
Some of this stuff's hard to predict, man, because it's not much of a build up for hardly any of these.
Yeah.
It's not. It's cold. I feel like it's cold a little bit.
Oh, it's definitely cold. I think the whole show, it feels forced. Like I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy All Out the way that I was rushing to buy All In.
Well, I know Orange Cassidy, John Moxley have a little bit of a feud going. They've
Yeah.
had something going for a while, but Kenny Omega and Takeshita has
Oh man,
something going on.
this could be some match, man.
But the other ones are just cold matches.
All
Yeah.
the chips are thrown into All In, and Tony Khan had his head up his ass to put it back to back. That this is being booked cold.
Well, Darby's had a little bit of a thing going with Luchasaurus, but he has been having that thing with Swerve too. So he was kind of bouncing back and forth. Ruby's been calling out Chris Statlander a couple of weeks. Eddie Kingston and Shibata tag teaming out of the blue.
Yeah, and
Samoa Joe, Shane Taylor out of the blue, and then with that one,
It's very very lukewarm.
Yeah, half the show was just put together within the last week.
Fucking Tony Khan's a moron.
Well, he's not a moron. I think he just bit off more than he can chew.
I think he's trying too much at once.
Yeah,
No.
absolutely.
Moron.
Because next month is another big show.
Yeah.
And I understand why they're doing it.
I want to see Jade Cargill get her title back from Chris Statlander.
I said, if instead of Forbidden Door, do All in June, not Forbidden Door. Break it up.
And plus, they have that new Wrestle Dream coming up in October.
Yeah, what's that? Is New Japan? Is that what it is?
It's AEW New Japan. It's like a memorial for Inoki.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing that on like Bleacher Report. I wasn't sure what it was for.
Yeah, it's like a remembrance in him. It's like dream matches put together.
Oh, okay. Any idea who's wrestling?
Oh, well, a lot of the big name guys are already booked on some other big shows for New Japan. So it's not going to be a bunch of the bigger name guys like we've already seen.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, they're booked. It's like the same day booked somewhere else.
So like we're not gonna get like Okada and like
Nope.
Oh, okay. Who can Okada fight? Because he already fought Kenny Omega.
Well, Okada's going to be at that other show.
No, I
Right, so-
know. No, I'm just saying who do you think Okada could if say Okada would be on there, who would he fight, do you think?
Good question.
Yeah, Okada's faced Omega. He's faced Jericho.
MJF.
Yeah.
Were we
Okada.
supposed to get-
Or Adam
Okay.
Cole. Or Adam
but
Cole.
but
I
were
would
we
be.
supposed to get that last year? The MJF Okada, I think, Forbidden Door last year.
I don't know if it was Okada or if it was Tanahashi.
It's one
I
of the
think
two.
it's
But
Tanahashi.
like,
But Tanahashi won't be at this show. Okada won't be at this show.
That's crazy that they're doing that.
Shibata, I don't think he'll be there. The actual champion, Shibata.
see, so Tony Khan, head up ass, moron.
No, he's not a moron. It's just I think what Adam was saying is true. I think he's just trying to do way too much.
Moron.
All right, Jimmy.
All right, any more? What's the next match?
That's all of them.
That's it, man.
Okay.
I think it's like I said, this kind of feels like all right, all our big name guys all in. Yay, all you guys. And then whoever wasn't at all in, we'll let you be on All Out. It's kind of like a consolation prize, feels like,
Yeah, like
for the most part.
Jericho's not on. That's a bummer.
Jericho. Is Sammy on?
No, Sammy's not on. No, he's not. Much to Devin's chagrin, Sammy's not on.
Second Devin. That was my birthday wish from Devin.
What's that?
Sammy not being on.
Oh, there you go.
What else?
Well, shout out to Jimmy's, whose birthday is on Sunday.
Will Ospreay's not going to be on there.
It's a lack. This year's All Out's a lackluster.
And I said the champion, and I said Shibata. His name is Sonata. That's the New Japan World Champion.
Oh, gotcha.
I said Shibata, my fault.
Shibata.
It's Sonata.
I thought you said Shibata bread. I'm just kidding.
What the hell?
Who's the ROH? So who's the world champion for ROH?
Castagnoli?
Okay.
Claudio.
I'd like to see him defend that title on like a big show like that, but
You'd think they would.
fuck you, Tony Khan.
But I can only imagine what he's going through. Not going through, but he's got 2 promotions he's running separately. It's crazy how much he's doing.
Plus 2 shows with AEW. Or 3 if you count Rampage.
I wonder if Mike's gonna wake up and cut the recording off, or it's gonna be like a 12-hour Zoom because Mike doesn't wake up until like 7 a.m.
Oh, boy.
He could have at least made one of us host.
Right? Exactly. So I'm curious what happens when
Aren't you? Actually, aren't you still host?
No,
Oh, he took it over. He took it over.
they gave it back to him when he got back on.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Because it would be fucked up if we did all this and it didn't actually get done.
Nah, if we log out, it'll keep recording on his end, and he'll just have to cut it off.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I wonder how long it's going to be if Mike's asleep. Like 12 hours,
It's 2
That's
a.m.
gonna be funny.
right?
I mean, it's 2:30 him, so
Oh, yeah.
Anybody else got anything they want to add to the predictions preview? Rob?
I think it's going to be a good show because AEW always does. I mean, how bad can a wrestling show really be? You know?
it's not always a great show.
this is a chance for some of these other guys don't get seen as much. This is their time to be shown. Hey, we deserve to be on here too.
And,
Right.
you know, it would be great to see a shock win by Shane Taylor beating a legend like Samoa Joe. I think that'd be nuts. But like, it makes sense because he's a legend of Ring of Honor. So like, that would be an upset, I think.
I think that would be. I honestly would. I would enjoy seeing that actually. Not that I don't like Samoa Joe, but I think that would be good for Shane. Great time to jump in and make a name for you.
And with as much of a powerhouse as Joe is, like Joe is gonna kill you. I mean, just looking at him. I mean, shit. Have you guys seen the Swiss Meadows series he's in? I know we're talking about wrestling. I know we're talking about the show, but I'm just saying Joe is almost a killer, basically. Look at him.
Has
And
anybody
with the reputation he's had.
Oh, Swanson's cutting out real bad. Anybody else?
No.
All right.
Thanks for
You're good, man.
thanks for doing it. Thanks for doing this. It was a lot of fun.
Totally. Sorry, people.
So I'll be at a New South show tomorrow, so I won't even get to watch Payback. So I have to see it. I had to cut my phone off so I don't get spoilers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got a show tomorrow night.
That's awesome. Well, good luck, brother.
Appreciate it, guys. Hope y'all have a good night. And thank everybody for joining us, listening. Kick Out Crew, Zip Code Bros.
Yep.
And special thanks to Rob for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime, man. I hope y'all love you guys. Hope y'all have a good night.
See you.
Good night.